Hey, cycle breakers and barrier breakers alike. Welcome to the Fuck That Bullshit podcast, where we advocate, educate, motivate, and create a safe space for you to embrace the mental wealth of marginalized and disenfranchised communities. We are serving no bullshit knowledge, tools, strategies, and insights. And yes, we will be entertaining. Our goal each episode is for you to leave feeling empowered, ready to take action and make meaningful choices that pave the way to your abundant mental wealth. So enjoy, like, subscribe, share, and discuss. Make sure you save it too, just in case you want to look back at it and get some more tips and things. The PTBS podcast is for education, empowerment, and inspiration. It is not a substitute for therapy or professional mental health care. If you're in need of additional support, please reach out to a licensed mental health provider. Warning: the Fuck That Bullshit podcast is intended for mature audiences only. This podcast contains raw, unfiltered conversations about mental health, social issues, and breaking generational cycles. We keep it real, unapologetic, and explicit because healing and empowerment require honesty. We're going to have strong language and adult themes, unfiltered discussions on race, identity, and mental wealth, challenging bullshit narratives without censorship. So if you're easily offended, this might not be for you, and it's definitely not for kids. But if you're ready for bold, barrier-breaking conversations that empower, educate, and entertain, tap in and let's fuck that bullshit together. Let's go. Hey.
What it do? What it do?
Hey.
What it be like? I'm going to roll right into it and tell y'all today, we fucking that 2025 bullshit. This is our year and no bullshit review.
That's right. Shit.
One
of the first things we're going to do for 2026 is we're going to shorten that dead time after the intro.
You're not only shorten with dead time. It's going to be even better than that. Even better than that. I'm redoing the whole intro.
Okay, sure.
It's time for an upgrade.
Right.
Sister time, y'all. I got 15 jobs. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I dig it. I dig it.
I got my other contract. I got my business. I'm teaching interns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like,
you got to live.
If y'all was more audio and not just, if y'all was more video and not just audio, that would have been fixed.
That's true.
That's true. That.
All right. Cheers.
So like, but yeah, I think for the new year, I want to wrap up all the new stuff, put our new little logo on there, and you know what I'm saying, like, make it fire. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So good deal. Let's get into it then. Because this was a long year, y'all. It was a long year.
Man.
It was long year.
This year was like 5 years.
It was 5 years this year.
Had some ups, downs, some confusing shit. Nigga couldn't get no food stamps. It was wild.
Right. So let's talk about it. Start with January. Of course, our boy got all in the office fucking shit up as soon as he walked in.
Immediately.
But I told everybody that was gonna happen.
We all knew it was gonna happen, Fred.
Yeah.
No, everybody didn't believe that was gonna happen.
The people that voted for him, well, no, they don't. They didn't. They wanted everything, but you know what they wanted, they didn't even get. You know what I'm saying? That was extra fucked up.
That part.
I told him the man was coming in for revenge. He had a bucket list, and he know he can't run no more after this. Mm-hmm. So it's like a nigga that's getting ready. It's like a nigga that's getting ready to quit his job. It's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep. That's what they're trying to do, you know. And he came in and dysregulated everybody immediately.
Yeah, it was like what the first 100 days.
Yeah.
That boy had to destroy the whole country. Didn't bring slavery back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't in chains, but he went after the Hispanics heavy. And of course, you know the big disappointment with that.
In office. They put him in office,
and they put him in there. Like, that was wild. That was wild. I mean, and
threw their ass out the country.
Right. And to me, that was the biggest slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of him, though, I saw a clip. Damn, I should have sent that clip when he ran the first time. It was talking about how black people built this country and all that shit. And I was like, and I remember when I saw the clip. I remember when I first saw it live, and I was like, that's bullshit. But at least he's fucking us with Vaseline. At least he got the P. Diddy baby off. Yeah, he got the P. Diddy baby off. He ain't just going raw. Yeah, but they got in there this time and literally canceled everything that had anything to do with black people. Yep. Everything. And the reason why black people don't freak out is because we expect that. Like we know that's a normal. Those actions from white people, especially white people in positions of power, it's normal. It's exactly what we expect you to do. Yeah, it's exactly right.
You're not doing nothing we didn't think. We would have been more shocked if you did nothing.
Exactly.
Right. Or if you did the right thing or did your job.
Exactly.
You know
what I mean? Oh yeah, we would have been amazed then.
Like what? And that's what I told people from the beginning of this when they started talking about the Project 2025 as we was rolling in and all that, and I was like, that ain't nothing new. I said they just put it on paper for y'all. Yeah. And you see the things. They just saying it right loud in our face, like, "Hey, we're doing this shit." But we've been experiencing this shit. So when people are like, "Oh my God, they're going to," baby, they've been doing that.
Right.
Doing that.
Exactly.
Where you been at?
Right. And I was really sad about black people who were saying that, because for other folks, like, they be in their la la land, they be in their world, right, and all that. They present, they fixed all the beauty for them, right, and all that. But for us, like, it's been blatant, like we have always done the thing, right? And
like none of these actions are new or shocking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say that because, like I told y'all earlier, I've been watching a lot of Black History this weekend, and two of the shows that I watched, like I told you, one was Hidden Figures, and the other one was 6888. I don't know if y'all ever watched that. The first Black women's regiment in the United States Army. It's on Netflix. You need to watch it. With Kerry Washington.
Yeah. I saw like when it first hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was like
it was good.
Yeah, this was like my fourth time watching.
Right.
So, and back then racism was blatant, and back then the parents let you see the racism.
Right. That's a difference.
Nowadays, this is all new to a lot of generations.
Right.
Because it ain't never been blatant
in their face like that.
And when we talk about it, they just like, oh, y'all old and stuff ain't like that no more. Everything's fair. No, that's what they want you to think. Right now, they just throwing it out. It's like Jim Crow. Now they just throwing it out there in your face. And anybody else that don't like it, they're not gonna say nothing because they don't want to jeopardize their position of power.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me pause and give a shout out.
Wait a minute.
Chris Brown say you need a shout out for Nick.
Who is Chris Brown?
I don't know who he is, but hey,
hold on. But wait. But Chris said that both movies are lies.
Explain yourself, Chris.
Yeah, explain yourself, Chris.
You still out there?
Yeah, he here. He right there. Hold on. This is the last thing he said.
It's open. Well, explain.
Explain. I mean, you kind of just saying a thing, but you're not elaborating on what you're saying. Like I could say, Chris is full of shit But if I don't elaborate on why I said that, then it just sounds like I'm just saying shit. I'm not saying you're full of shit. I'm just using that as an example. Much like you just saying things, using it as an example, but you're not making a point.
Right.
So go ahead, Chris.
We ready for you when you're ready.
Yeah.
In between time, we're gonna keep on.
We're gonna keep on if Chris won't come back and
you
gotta come back
or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Chris, enough the voice, Chris, we'll let you on the show and talk about it.
Yeah, so, we'll send you a link. But Chris,
definitely
will come on the show.
Be ready.
Come with facts.
Come ready.
You can't beat us in an argument because we're not going to argue with you. So I need. There you go. Let's see.
Hollywood movies greatly exaggerate. I ain't going to explain historical inaccuracies over.
So that means you don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Right.
But first, let me address one thing. Of course, they dramatize things in Hollywood. It's Hollywood.
It's a movie.
That's what they're supposed to do.
It's a movie.
That does not mean there weren't components that are correct within those things. And then you would have to talk to the boomers and those before us. You know, you would have to talk to all that stuff. By the way, we are not boomers. We are Gen X.
Right. Goddamn, a boomer.
Our parents are boomers.
Yeah, you ain't even got that right. Jeez,
we have talked to our parents and our grandparents who experienced this shit in real life, right?
Yeah.
And so we're not going just by the Hollywood movies. We're going by real life experiences.
Right.
So
exactly. And clearly you need to read a book. But let me ask you a flat out real question, Chris. Are you black? Answer that for me.
That's a good question.
Yes, and because to say that
you don't even have to say nothing. Chris, you don't have to say nothing else because name calling ain't necessary.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Let's get back to the list.
But fuck Chris. We don't. And you know what, Chris? I want to apologize to you, bro, because I know what you was trying to do, but we don't do that.
We don't do that
because you're just doing a thing. You're not actually saying anything about anything. So find somebody else to troll because we're not going to entertain you.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for popping up, Chris. Good luck with your life.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And share with your people.
Yeah, share this with some of your friends.
Right.
Anyway, back to the nature at hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just that is a lot of shit. That's a whole lot of shit.
Right.
That's a whole lot of shit. Where was that?
Policy. Yeah, we're still on January.
So we also talked about collective grief stacking from violence, global crisis, and public deaths. So we were dealing as a people with all the shit that was going down very rapidly and very quickly. And again, having to remind our people that this is not a new thing. You don't have to cry over stuff that we have already been through and have survived and thrived, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Right? So it was exhausting. It was very, very exhausting. It was, we was tapped out in January and February hadn't even hit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all that. But let me say this though, when we talk about the Hispanic population and getting that slap in the face and all that for them, my favorite image from that time was right afterward, and they had arrested this man. He had a Hispanic for Trump shirt on, and he was being taken away by ICE. That was my favorite photo.
Damn.
I wish I could find it.
I remember that. I remember
that. It's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. Hispanic for Trump. Dang, I can't get the accent right now with the song. But yeah.
Hey, don't do it, Fred.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right.
Well, all right, so we got a lot of months to move through. We're gonna move through February. That's my month.
Mm-hmm. So it's your month every. It's your month every 3 years.
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years, right.
It's not a leap year yet. Okay, so you ain't have to bring that up, but I'm special. Anyway, look, I dominate that month anyway. Okay, but Black History Month, they tried to take it away first. Let's talk about that.
The leap year?
Like want to cancel?
No, Black History Month, which in all actuality, they could have took it.
Yeah. I mean, because Black History Month was Black History Month before Black History Month was a federal holiday.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that
wouldn't. And I think we've been eliminating that whole Black History Month thing for a long time. Anyway,
right.
It's been like Black History 365. You know, American history is Black history. You know,
right? Because all that Black history happened in America.
Exactly.
So shit. You know. It did not happen in Wakanda. It's not a real place.
Even though that happened from that area, but companies still try to use Black History Month to sell to us, though.
Oh, of course.
Right. Oh yeah.
Anything to get $1 in.
You know, at the same time, those same companies was getting rid of DEI.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know, at the end of the day, it's about the dollar. It's about the dollar.
It's about the dollar.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so we figured out who was for us, who wasn't for us, and Target got dealt with.
Yeah, it was a hard time for Target. I think this whole year been difficult for
absolutely
for Target.
Absolutely.
And it's a shame because it's odd that people still don't realize that people are people. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard for people to come to the people part. It's
right.
Like we can't be human beings. We got to be colors, and we can have different cultures. That's fine, and actually that's awesome because you know things other cultures do. Like I find, like if it wasn't for the Italian culture, we wouldn't have so much good ass pasta. It's a separate.
Lord have mercy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be one culture over another culture.
Right.
You have to be subservient. You got to be below me.
That's not necessary.
I think we're gonna get it together though. Once we get attacked by fucking aliens, and we forced to.
Then we're gonna have a reason to stick together.
Yeah, we're gonna be forced to be Earthlings.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
where you from, Earth, nigga? Yeah.
Nothing bring people together like a common enemy. You know.
So we're gonna have to do an Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, we all hate each other till the aliens show up.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, you know what? I kind of need that Hispanic guy right now.
Exactly. Right. And during that month as well, as DEI was doing what DEI does with the companies, and while they was trying to take away our Black stuff and all that stuff, we was just thriving like usual.
Yeah.
We were celebrating our ass off.
Yep. Out there putting our boots on the ground.
Where them fans at? That's what we was on.
Where them fans at? Just like it did not matter. But that's the thing, like it doesn't. Adversity is just not a new thing. And it's not and not even just giving Black people props. It's not adversity is not a thing for anybody who's been through adversity for long periods of time. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna rock through it, you know?
Yeah, you learn how.
Now you know what you forgot for February?
What I forgot?
Doge.
Oh, but you know what? Nobody remembers Doge. Doge appeared and seemed very important. And then like it and it's just my opinion that Trump and Elon Musk had a fake beef.
Right.
Just so they can dissolve Doge and it don't look like nothing. You know what I mean? It's like he had a falling out and he shut Doge down. No, they got all the money they needed out of
Doge. They got all the money, all the info he needed.
And this one is for Chris. And that's that Hollywood shit.
Yeah, that is the Hollywood shit, Chris. Fucking Chris out here, boy. You the man. You the man.
I think we should mention Chris this entire thing. I think Chris just made an appearance, and we gonna make him famous.
Yeah, gotta now. But yeah, man. Doge was dope. It was dope, but I think when Elon Musk looked around and was like, "Damn, they not buying my shit no more."
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Again, that was another one of them things. I think people started coming together and being like, "Oh, that's what you about? Cool. We not fucking with your shit no more."
Well,
and this shit started tanking
because you can remember during the election, everybody was in love with Elon Musk.
Yeah,
he was the man. He was just, but then Trump sent him in there. Fuck shit. Just do what you want to do, dog.
He started poking around with Social Security numbers.
firing the people that control the nuclear missiles
like,
and
right.
that cured diseases in the CDC.
Right, CDC.
Just
like,
cutting them off.
Yep.
And then he wasn't making no money. So
exactly.
The board said, okay, Eli, you done had enough fun. Bring your ass back to work before we put somebody here that can do your job.
Come on.
Yep.
And he had to show up. Because it don't matter how rich you are. Your company, when you that rich, your company always controlled by a board.
Yep. Exactly. And I mean, because shit, I know I watched the board fire Bruce Wayne from Wayne fucking Enterprise. This shit. It's like, goddamn, ain't this your shit?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
And see, Chris, sometimes that Hollywood shit reflects real
life.
life.
Look at that, Chris.
Man, shit.
Nice.
Shout out for Chris.
Shout out to Chris. Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So anything else in February I forgot? Anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay, all right. Moving on to March.
February was the month of those.
All right. So moving on to March, started putting a strain on the mental health systems. And especially on our end, like there was lots of people that was freaking out and not enough therapists to go around and all that. Black folks were still told to pray and be strong instead of being supported because we still ain't getting no support. Right. As a matter of fact, we started withdrawing from the bullshit, and they was like, "Why y'all not doing nothing? Why y'all not doing nothing? Because we're not doing nothing. We done doing shit.
Right.
That's it. Right. Police violence cases resurfaced through appeals and body cam footage. There's just continued trauma looping going on during March. So it's kind of a continuation of what was already happening.
Right.
Anything else particular in March I missed?
I want to say this about the mental health strains, and I know you're a mental health specialist,
right?
Okay, but I think that a lot of people started taking advantage of the mental health system because all of a sudden, because you can not lose your job if you can get approved to be off for mental health issues.
This is true.
I saw it a lot with people, which is bad in a way that for somebody that's got serious mental health issues,
right?
Now they're gonna start making you jump through hoops before you can take off for your mental health issue,
right?
And ain't no telling what'll happen at that.
What happened? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can feel that, and that's most definite. I always say, if you're Black in America, you probably need some mental health help because it's a lot, right? And you need support and stuff like that. But I definitely see, I can definitely see that, people especially people that don't know how to be resilient. So on two sides. One, people are going to take advantage. Absolutely. On the other side, some of these people are people that ain't never dealt with struggle or hard times before, or because again, we're resilient. We know how to deal, and you find out who are the ones that have zero resilience. I promise you. You. A lot of like, oh my God, what are we going to do? You're gonna do the thing you did every day. You're gonna go to work.
Because a lot of stuff that people were saying was mental health issues was just everyday shit.
It was everyday shit. Yeah.
Right.
But you don't know what everyday shit is when you don't have to struggle, or you don't know what everyday shit is when you live a privileged lifestyle.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
So you never dealt with it looks like a crisis.
Right.
Now you can't come to me for that because I'm a no bullshit therapist. I'm gonna say that's regular shit.
Which I think
stressed about it, but let's learn some coping skills.
Which I think every therapist should say that. If you listening to them and then at the end of the day you like, oh, this is just some regular shit.
Yeah. And some regular shit for others. We're gonna get through the specifics of why you're having an issue with this specifically and all that stuff, but we're gonna call out that stuff too and be like, okay, it sounds like you just never had any tough times before. So let's Talk about how you can get through tough times because that's a part of regular life.
Yeah, it's just regular shit.
You know, and that's why I say I and y'all know my focus is to marginalize and disenfranchise, and specifically Black and brown folks and stuff like that, because we have been dealing with the regular shit on a heavier level and just coping with it without expressing, without actually talking about it, and being gaslit by the entire society, right? Saying y'all fine, it ain't nothing. You're just over exaggerating the thing. You're playing the black card, or you know, and being dismissed all the time. That's the space I want to be able to be for people. Be like, you know, when this motherfucker was following me, acting like he wasn't following me.
Right, yeah.
Stuff like that.
It's like the rich man telling the poor man it's gonna be all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly. So,
you talking about like when Donald Trump told all them people when he first ran for office, like, I'm one of you.
That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. You know, so getting through March. Okay, now we got to April. Students started protesting and getting arrested and getting suspended for protesting. So that's when we start seeing people getting shut down for expression. Any expression that was against the administration started getting like cut off and cut down and shut down. And you was getting in trouble for it. And people was losing jobs and, you know, like I said, getting suspended from school and all that kind of stuff. Black and brown students began being disciplined more harshly. So there was an increase in that. And cost of living pressure increased while hustle culture pushed as a solution. We did see a turnaround in people, more entrepreneurs, people trying to get out there and do their own thing because jobs are being lost hand over foot.
Right. Yeah, because you know, you used to get that government job and had job security.
Yeah.
Not even that job.
It's one of the first things they went after. You know what I'm saying? When they did the DEI cut, all that, oh God, that was bad.
Right. And what a lot of women, a lot of white women didn't realize is that they're DEI too. You know
right.
They were the majority of the DEI.
Yes, absolutely.
And that, you know, I think around that time was when they learned that. You know what I'm saying? They learned that.
Yeah, because even I had to help somebody to learn that as well. You know, that like you are a part of that the minority that they talking about.
Right.
You know? The only people that are not on that list is the white man.
Right.
And that's the straight cisgendered white man, because if you're LGBTQ, you're also in part of the DEI.
Yep.
Right. And all that. So that was a good reality check for them. How do y'all think they handled that reality, or did they you think that they really got it?
No, I think a lot of them just denied it. They saw it, they realized it. They know how women was treated back in the day. They knew because they have mothers just like us, because a lot of them are Gen Xers. So they knew how women was treated back then. They got grandmothers and great grandmothers who went through all that shit.
Yeah.
But there's this notion that if you're white, it's the notion that at least I'm better than that black lady.
Right.
But I think a lot of them, I think somebody got it, because I saw more more podcasts and that, you know, that was directly talking about that issue, and it was, you know, white women podcasts.
Yeah.
So I think they recognized, like, I think it was like, damn, us.
Like, damn, me too.
Right. Yeah. Not the good me too. This is a bad me too.
Bad me too.
But yeah, I think I did see a reaction to it.
I did see a reaction to it. Yeah. And in the social media, especially TikTok, I saw a lot of reaction where it was like, well, white women was talking to other white women and being like, hello, like we on the list too. And all that stuff. I saw some people, and that's the first part I started seeing some people start to regret their decisions out loud.
Yeah. I think that was so March. Did we be in April?
We're between March and April. So it's
okay. Yep. I think that was the beginning of the I regret my vote and people trying to figure out if they could somehow retract their vote.
Right.
Like people are actually looking into that. I'm pretty sure a lot of Hispanics.
Wow.
Yeah, because you think about it, you look at that, and then that's when April was when the cost of living started rocking on everybody's head.
Oh my God, fucking eggs was a down payment on a Hellcat.
Right. So everybody started really feeling it then. I think that's when the fear started really kicking in.
Right.
You know.
Tariffs. It was the tariffs. They were supposed to bring in billions of dollars for America. We all gonna get $2,000 checks.
Right.
I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen.
We already knew that.
No,
you just do the math. That shit wasn't gonna happen.
You ain't have enough tariff money because you already promised out half of that shit to a whole bunch of other stuff. How the hell
did the tariff stuff start?
Like March,
in the first 100 days, I feel like.
Yeah, in the first 100 days. So
first 100 days, yeah.
About February, March. Because he hit Canada first. Hit Canada.
Right,
Mexico,
I remember that. Yeah,
Canada was like, man, fuck
Canada wasn't playing though.
They put all their whiskey, and that was some good ass whiskey. They put all that shit off the shelf. Like, we keep our shit.
Oh, Canada was like, okay, I can accept that, and I'll raise you this. How about that? And then and we're not sending you that. And how you feel about that?
Canada supplies all of North America, all of Northern America with electricity.
Exactly. All Chicago, Washington State, Northern
Michigan, all that.
Get all the electricity damn near from Canada.
All this shit comes from the north.
Lives, bro. Why are you playing with these people's lives?
And the majority of the cars that we drive are built in Mexico.
Right.
And our lumber comes from Canada.
Yeah.
So Canada was like, yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, bro.
So I think that was a period where I started realizing how much more stuff I needed to learn. Because again, I think we learned a lot about how things actually work in detail because I didn't know that Canada supplied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it made you start digging into those things.
Right, because I always knew that, America, we don't really make anything. We import everything. But I think, during the tariff thing, I found out just how many people we was getting shit from. It's like, we don't make our own pasta. All our pasta.
Come on, man.
Like all of it. Which we got to start making it now because they've been hitting them so hard with tariffs and they saying that they price gouge. But I mean, they the only ones making the pasta.
So
right now they're saying, well, we can't send y'all no more pasta. We can't afford it. So
we gotta start making pasta.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some American-made pasta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we in Texas, to be big pasta. Shit, like lasagna slices.
We, like you say, most of our electricity comes from Canada.
Right.
Lumber comes from Canada. We get our beef from Argentina, the majority of it. We went from building everything and doing everything to doing absolutely nothing now.
Right, but that's when we went from being a country to a corporation.
Yeah,
when it became business. It began to run like a business.
Gotcha. Because the farmers, everybody crying about the farmers. They want the farmers' land so they can build some old super high HOA subdivision.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think,
but we can build missiles and guns and ships and.
What's the new thing they build in them data centers? Data centers.
Oh yeah.
They out here. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you look, and when I say them motherfuckers is acres and acres, they're enormous, and they're data centers. Now, what the fuck is a data center? I don't know.
That's what I was going to ask.
And it'll tell you what it is on Google. But whatever it really is,
it really is.
And they are enormous. They are and they're just popping up everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's bailing out the phone.
Mm.
And it is. Isn't bailing out the phones a form of you know what? That is a form of DEI.
It is a form of DEI. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
we saw black farmers who was also chill, right? Because again, they didn't get all them grants to start their shit, like talking about it, right? They had to hustle through it and figure it out. And then the white farmers was freaking out because they was losing monies and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So yeah, bailing out would be a form of D. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Let's see where we at. May graduation season, which paid attention to people graduating and being in debt, and what is this country gonna look like? Am I gonna be able to get a job? Like,
does your degree have value?
Yes, does your degree have
value? Right.
Will they declassify your degree later?
Right. I'm a pediatrician, but that doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yes, exactly. You know, so black graduates was underemployed. And because again, there was the big attack on everybody. You know, women, black people, people of color, the LGBTQ community. Like there was such a big attack and what I started seeing is coming from every angle, right? So first with the where they started with the trans population. That was their first target, right? And then with the Hispanics, right? And literally, if you spoke of the Spanish, they was coming after you. Like it didn't matter whether you was legal, illegal, because they said it was for illegal folks. But like, and remember, he was like, okay, so if you illegal, but other people not illegal, then y'all just got to go with your family if you don't want them to be gone without you. Like I'm gonna put the whole family out of the country for one person because if you don't want him to go by himself, y'all, but he can't stay here. Y'all all got to go with them. You know. So, what else?
Trying to kill the birthright citizenship.
Yeah,
the birthright, which made no sense. If you was born in America, then how are you not a citizen?
Right. That is how citizenship originally works, right?
Yeah. Why was she supposed to get married and stay in the kitchen?
But they said that was supposed to be an attack on us because of how they determined that during slavery time. So
that's what they're
trying to take back.
Yeah, that's what they want you to do now. They want you to stay at home, have a bunch of babies, because Donald Trump said we're not having enough babies. He gonna pay y'all to have babies. So women, if y'all want a couple of $1,000, just spit out some babies.
Right.
Got you.
What month did the increase? I mean, the increase of talk about the abortion rights and all that kind of stuff.
Wait, that was a grad speech? What? Huh? No, I was looking at the comment. Wow.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Grad speech. Okay.
Co-women. Yeah. What college was that? College was on the plantation.
Get back in the kitchen.
Probably was Alabama.
Yeah.
Or Texas.
I don't think too.
Could have been anybody around here. Ain't no telling.
That made me start to explore like why y'all want babies. Why y'all baby? And
because I didn't. The population.
That's what I learned.
Yeah.
But who can afford to raise a family in this economy? You can't get a job because you don't know if your degree any goddamn good.
Right.
You can't get a house because
interest rates
got at least
interest rates are shit.
And the majority and the medium house price is like $500,000.
Right.
Fact.
Right. You know, because we talked about that before. Me and Papa house was like 30 G's.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. Right. And now it would be probably $250,000. You know what I'm saying? For the same stuff. And but the price of the cost of the income has not increased exponentially.
No,
right.
No. Why is minimum wage still $7.25?
You tell me.
$7.25.
Somebody tell me.
Because you got to stay poor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wait.
Yeah, you seen that? You seen that?
Yeah.
And that's what that's
Oh, Chris.
that's why I was stopping you from giving a shout out. I was like, wait, nah, he said something else, and I want to understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out anyway.
he was. I mean, it was a nobody trying to be a somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm glad he picked us.
Me too.
Props out to the podcast.
Right.
We're getting popular enough
right.
to where
We
people
have
troll us
our
now.
first troll.
Our first
goddamn troll, man.
We got our first troll.
You know what I'm saying?
All the podcasts in the world, he chose us.
He chose us.
He chose us.
I'm honored.
Thank you, Chris.
I am honored. I am honored. I'm gonna tell all my friends, you know.
Yeah, come back anytime and troll us, Chris.
We love that.
Just make sure to like and subscribe and share your troll with your friends.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, but they don't. You know, it's the white race that need to have more babies because
that's my issue, because what they're doing don't make sense.
Right.
Because again, it makes you do more homework. It's not black folks that's having a whole bunch of babies.
Right.
You're gonna have that few. Right. Mm-hmm. But again, just like they do us when they used to do us interviews on the news, they pick the person that showed that
meets the
stereotype in the worst light, and that's what they use for everybody. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing with that. When they
ain't nobody got time for that.
You got 10 kids, they got EBT, that and that's not the norm. That's not the average. That's not
all the people in the world to interview. I'm gonna interview Wino Joe by the liquor store on Desire and Galvin Street.
Yep. Exactly. I ran in the house and it was I said, look at that little white girl. I got to save that. They're gonna talk to him.
Like our girl that became a meme. Oh Lord, it's a fire. And so
hide your kids, hide your wife. That was my dude.
Wait, which one?
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, no, he's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he broke now though.
I'm sorry.
It gets that
But if you're gonna pick that, you say, okay, I'm gonna eliminate all this, but it's your people that's doing that thing, right? Mm-hmm. And all that. Because again, I've sat in an abortion clinic to be a support for somebody else, and I talked to 3 different people, and one young lady who felt like she needed to explain to me why, because she didn't want to have to do this, but she was making a conscious decision for her family. And another lady in her 30s, that was her first child, and she was almost finished with her degree. And she's like, oh, I was about to have this baby, but I don't think I'm almost finished with my shit, right? And all that.
Right.
But then 2 white girls were sitting there, and they was on their 3rd or 4th, and it was casual. It was so casual.
Yeah. Like it was a plan B pill.
How many have you had? What is the 3rd one?
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Yep.
Yeah. Why buy condoms when you just go to the abortion clinic?
Yeah. I mean, but that's that Hollywood shit, Yeah. Paint a picture of one community and make it appear like that one community doesn't engage in any of these things. And then let's give the other community Black Caesar and the Mac and fucking ain't even the downside piece of Shaft, even though Shaft was high quality film. But you know what I'm saying? Like niggas in the hood, because when you look at most Black Hollywood shit, Black people are found in church, jail, in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So we only in those 3 places, which is why I got a problem with your butt Tyler Perry. Anyway, though, but yet, and for as white communities, they get to be in space. They get to be Avengers and Star Wars and Star Trek. We had Uhura. Only Black person on Star Trek. We get to be a minority in every environment except for church, hood, jail.
Yeah.
If you think about it, and I'm glad you said that. Because, Star Wars is my favorite series.
Mm-hmm.
We only had one Black Jedi.
Right.
and one black stormtrooper.
Yep. Exactly.
That was it.
Yeah.
Everybody else was white. They had one Asian, two Asians.
Oh yeah, they did.
Now I don't know. The people in the makeup could have been anybody.
Right.
But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson lived all the way through to the end till they caught up with the series.
Because so they wouldn't have to add another one.
Yeah.
So we don't have to put two in there. We're gonna take one. But you know, in Hollywood they do that. It's like I noticed, and I watch a lot of cop shows, and I noticed a lot of times in the cop shows, the chief of police or the captain or whatever will be black. And then I mean in older shows, you know, the chief or the captain will be black, and it'll be the only black person in there. So it's like we're gonna take one black person, put him in a high position, and that carries the weight of like 8 black people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So play is, you know, I mean, and it's not even a play for real. It just is what it is. But I prefer to just say that it is what it is. Like, don't pretend it's not what it when it's called out. Don't pretend like it's not that. Just say it's that. Because if you say that it's that, then there's less shit we got to argue about. It's like, we didn't want black people in the movie. Oh, shit. Well, it's your movie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What the fuck I'm going to say? If I, and I'm still going to like the movie if I like the fucking movie.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't watch Star Wars for black culture.
No, you don't.
I watch Star Wars for the Jedi.
That shooting straight, but the fucking lasers go in every fucking direction. I watch it for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if it's and the only thing that make it stand out is that you got 100,000 fucking stormtroopers and this one black guy that's a stormtrooper. So it's like, all right, bro. If you would have put 3 in there, it wouldn't have stood out as much. I'll group them in smaller numbers. You know,
right? Because I mean, goddamn, y'all kidnapping kids and turn them into stormtroopers. You mean you only out of all the planets in the universe, you only found that one black kid.
And they do it a lot. Like, look at Walking Dead. I was like, I was telling my wife, I said, either all the black people are dead or all the black people found some fucking way to go to be safe. Because it was like one, and them motherfuckers just kept dying. Everybody Hates Chris had the worst death of all in Walking Dead. He died horribly. I'm telling you. That shit. But it's noticeable. And like I say, it's not a thing. Because if it just is that, okay, fucking just say it. And I think, you know what? I'm gonna give a message to Hollywood. Start doing that shit in the 2026. Just say, we made a good movie. We didn't want a bunch of black people in it.
That's it. That's all you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? DI is not a thing anymore. So you say
exactly.
Yeah, just say it.
Because you can't argue with the truth. It's just true.
And it's okay.
And it don't even make the movie a bad movie. Bunch of movies got one black person in it.
Put no black people. Yeah.
And then we gotta be careful because Tyler Perry put all the black people in it and one white person or something, and it's still a bad movie. So I mean, just make good movies, y'all. Whatever.
Now,
I don't even want to saw. I saw some shit.
Now, hold on. In defense of Tyler Perry, he did 6 888. So I can honestly say,
no.
Yeah,
he wasn't the writer on 6 888.
Couldn't have been.
He was not the writer. As soon as I saw his name, I looked that shit up.
He wasn't the writer.
Yeah, he was not the writer. He did not. You can he ain't write it, but he wasn't the writer. Just like Jazz Man's Blues was another movie he did that I really, really liked, and I was like,
I forgot to.
He didn't write it.
I know somebody else.
Another writer who wrote it, and you know Tyler Perry did the executive producing and the production. Yeah, he was on that end. Because you know if he would have wrote it, 6 888. A black woman would have been getting her ass whipped and running off with a white man. You know what I'm saying? The shit just would have been bad. It would have lost all the fucking mail and shit. It would have been all fucked up.
So the only thing he would have been able to mess with is a personal story, right? It was a real account of a situation.
I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off.
He would have created a story with the love story would have looked different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The love story would have been gangster. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off in 2026, but I'm gonna get Tyler Perry to come on this show. So Brian can finally get his face-to-face, one-on-one with Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I got questions. I got questions, goddamn.
I'm just saying, if we got Chris today, we can get Tyler Perry tomorrow.
For real.
Hey,
For real.
I feel like
now we can't say nothing, Shawnnell. We got this. Gonna be Brian interview. It's gonna be like Barbara Walters and Barack Obama. We just gotta let him do his thing.
Why you be lying all the time?
So he can get this. So he can get this out of his system.
He do have to get this out of his system. Wait, we gotta get him, and we tried to work on Dr.
Umar. Umar, and we ain't paying him. I'm not paying Umar. Just so I can say, man, where the goddamn school at? He be just logged out. He be like, nah, fuck this.
Okay, we're getting back on track now. All right.
Back on
track. Juneteenth. They want to take away our Juneteenth too, but we said, fuck them. I don't give a damn. We just got Juneteenth any damn way.
Right.
Without it.
As far as federally, it's brand new. When Juneteenth wasn't a holiday, I took it off. I was like, Juneteenth is a holiday, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I just started getting paid for that for a day off, man. You can't take my holiday. At least give me a good 5 years before you take it away.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, though. I think there's an illusion of power for them when it comes to us.
Right.
Because the whole no Black History Month and no Juneteenth and no this and no that. And you're like, nigga, we don't care.
Right.
We ask y'all why y'all don't implement those things, but like we really don't care. We're fucking fine without that shit. I don't need you to. I'm gonna take off if I want to take off. Right. And if I gotta work, nigga, I gotta work. Like it ain't no big
deal. And look, there you go. And that's the point, right? Whether I have to go in or whether I can take off without no drama.
Right. Doesn't matter. It's still Juneteenth, nigga.
Right. It's still fucking Juneteenth.
And I still celebrate it.
It don't change,
And to me too, the whole recognition of it again, because this is a corporation, was capitalism. Now everybody feels free to make Juneteenth merchandise.
Oh yeah.
Could also possibly be the reason as well, because we was already making our own fucking merchandise.
Right.
You don't recognize our shit. We had Juneteenth t-shirts and shit already.
Right.
Doing our own shit.
Right. That's
I just want to get in on it as usual. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, so what else? Black, queer, and trans folks erased during the mainstream pride narratives, and a celebration without repair theme. That was the biggest stuff of June. July, that's when the heat hit our ass. Heat waves hitting Black and low income communities the hardest, because electricity high.
It is high.
Especially out here in Texas, you never know when the fucking lights going off around here.
Yeah, but y'all had them rolling.
Bro, if it get too hot in Texas, we lose electricity. If it get too cold in Texas, we lose electricity. If the wind blow too damn hard, we probably gonna lose electricity. ERCOT ain't shit. Okay. Yeah. Everybody else hooked up to the national shit.
Yeah, except for Texas. On his own thing.
Texas on their own thing.
Ain't that something? But y'all got oil.
We do have oil.
Yeah, we do have oil.
Got oil. I watched land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got plenty of that shit all over the place.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We also saw in July environmental racism through housing quality and infrastructure gaps. There was quiet voter suppression through reduced polling access and roll purges. But again, voter suppression has always been a thing.
Right.
And the rolling theme of that is basically, and again, as I say these things, we already know this is Black people. Crisis response depends on who you are.
Yep.
Who you are. That's why they wrote back in the day, 911 is a joke. Because
yeah.
Yeah.
So moving to August, we got back to school. But what happened to the but what about education, y'all? What about didn't they start dismantling education shit?
100%. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it was taking it all down. And it was trying to put not a priest, but somebody from the clergy into the schools. I don't even think it passed, but they was trying to do that, where they would go through, look over every book, textbook to see if it was good. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why that didn't pass, because couldn't justify what the hell is this person
good?
Yeah.
Because they're clergymen. You can go online and become that in what 2-day class. You know what I'm saying? And what does it have to do with education? And why are we pretending to connect what kids learn in school to the Bible? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we pretending like we actually care about that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Because we don't.
Right. 100% don't.
Well, you know, they passed the law in Texas where they're putting the 10 Commandments in school now. That passed. Yeah.
Well, I'm going through the 10 Commandments. I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, because it's good rules. Don't steal.
I mean, that should be a part of the basic stuff anyway. I mean, that's all the stuff that's in the 10 Commandments for the most part, you know, is if you violate that, you get suspended, right?
Right. If you kill somebody, I'm pretty sure
you go to jail.
Yeah, and get suspended.
And get expelled. You can't come back here.
Pretty much. But you know, they was I mean, you gotta look who they put in charge of the Department of Education.
Yeah, ain't that the McMahon lady?
That's Vince McMahon wife. That's the WWE lady.
But
the last time I saw her, she was in a wrestling ring getting slapped in the face by her daughter.
Right.
Oh.
But again, our country is ran by Hollywood people. Chris, again, there's Hollywood shit.
There's a plug in.
There's Hollywood shit. But I mean, you know, the president is from Hollywood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so there you go. Shit. I would have voted for Tom Cruise if he would have ran.
Oh,
and he runs too. He runs a lot.
Oh,
and he do his own damn stunts.
Yeah, he do the majority of them.
Yeah. Top Gun was a good ass fucking movie.
It was. I would vote for Keanu Reeves.
Oh no, Keanu. That'd been the perfect president. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of laid back. Yeah.
He is an awesome human being. I'm telling you. Fred, look into Keanu Reeves. I'm telling you, this dude.
He walks his talk. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't see some of the stuff he did.
Like, I did this thing. Look at me. You know, you have to look.
I saw something he did. Something for somebody. I forgot where he was at. But it was just like some random. I ain't even gonna lie. When I saw him, I wouldn't even known it was Keanu Reeves. He just looked like a regular everyday dude.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he's a human being.
Yeah.
You know, and more people need to learn how to be that. You don't have to be white. You ain't even gotta be fucking black. Just be a fucking human being.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. What else we got? Back to being we had fewer counselors, outdated materials, but that again, that's being said here as if it's a thing now. We've always had outdated stuff and all that, and have to, and for folks like myself, I have to evaluate and navigate systems that were built for, around, and through white folks and stuff like that. So even the symptomology doesn't match what it looks like for us and stuff like that. So
nothing does. This scale they use to tell you if you overweight or not.
Yeah.
That shit from the 50s.
Right.
And for white people.
And for white people.
In 1950, you would have been overweight.
I'm telling you. Bro, I've been morbidly obese for a long time. I was like, morbidly? Like,
no, according to that scale, according to that scale, my ass should have been dead 10 years ago.
So you're just going to eat the cookie. So you want to die. Just kill yourself right now. Don't come back. Dr. Now, that was my man. That was a no bullshit doctor.
He don't play around. What about gun violence normalizing?
Oh, it's always been normalized in Texas. There ain't nothing new down here.
Everybody carries down here.
I think real shit.
I think, that's kind of been a thing.
That's been a thing too.
Kind of been the thing.
So we had schools, we had guns, we had people that was tripping again, and counselors couldn't help them. So same things have been still going on. September. Here you go, Brian.
That's my month.
I was talking political rhetoric about a supposed $1,776 payment tied to freedom or patriotism.
Okay, somebody explain this to me.
Okay, so here's what it is. The 1776 because America was founded in 1776. Is the money from the tariffs, the profit, right?
Donald Trump.
Okay.
Right? Now,
Donald Trump came up with this, right?
Yes.
This sounds like some Donald Trump shit. So
Donald Trump was going to give $2,000. And I don't know if, and now don't quote me on this piece, I don't know if it was per household or per American citizen, $2,000 from all of the money they got back from the tariffs, right? The treasurer was like, hell no, we can't afford to do that. That shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. He said maybe $1,200 to, and I'm not sure if it was household or citizen, but that was doable. So I'm pretty sure it's most likely household, But and then somebody had the clever idea, let's just give it to the military guys and gals. So now your number goes from being this big to this big.
Right.
And they made it 1776. Now, it's not a stipend, it's not like a housing stipend or a clothing stipend. It's not none of that. It's a payment. So it gets taxed. So by the time they get, it depends on your household tax bracket, state tax, all that shit, about $1,100.
So that's what that is. Okay. I heard about some money they were supposed to be giving.
Yeah. I called Brian Jr. I called Brian Jr. today. I texted him today before the podcast and I asked him, is it legit? Did you get your 17th? He said, yep. He said, Pops, I already got mine. I should have asked him how much was it after taxes. I forgot. Right. But yeah, it's a real thing. And Travis saying the same thing. And so they really getting it. But what problem?
Is he still active?
Huh?
Brian's still active?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I thought he had got out.
But if you got a $5,000 debt due to the tariffs, which to most people, you got more than $1,100 worth of debt because of this tariffs. But you're gonna give me this chump change, and it's not even about giving you the. If he would have just sent it, and that was it, that's one thing. But you get on there, it's a lot of money. I'm gonna get the money to the military guys. It's gonna change everything. Big beautiful bit, like you make a big deal out of giving me 5 cents. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucking insult. Now everybody else in America who's not active duty military, because if you're in the National Guard, you ain't getting it.
Right.
You ain't getting it. Nope, you're not getting it. So everybody else in the world, the bet was this: we're gonna give it to the military, and then the whole world is gonna say, damn, yeah, but that's good to give it to the military, because everybody loves the military, what they do, what they stand for, so on and so forth. Unless you're ICE. Which is like, just like random dudes for real. I respect actual ICE, not street ICE. But all those other people in America, you solved no problem. But you've made all this money. So if you only gave it to the military people, how much money is somebody keeping in their pocket?
A lot.
Fucking lot. And that, to me, that's what makes it bullshit across the board. It's a good look.
Yeah,
but it's still fuckery.
And I think even bigger than that, y'all don't take care of your people. Like you don't take care of the military when, like,
no.
And that's the problem. Yeah, when people say, "Oh, the government loves the military," I said,
"No, they don't.
They don't love the military," because I got a lot of clients
Thank you, me too.
That are retired military. You know what I'm saying? So you don't you're not taking care of it because the VA hospital.
Even when they get out and they disabled, they give them so much a hard time getting the disability money.
You got to fight for that disability.
You got to fight for all of it, like all of it. That makes sense.
How much money did he say they made from the tariffs?
I don't know. It was a billion, trillion. I don't know about the exact amount.
I just went and looked it up. As of today, they are currently 1.3 million people actively serving in the military, all branches.
1.3 million.
Yeah.
Receiving $1,776.
Yep.
Yep. So if you're a household of 3, and then after taxes, that $1,100. What?
Yeah.
That's what, maybe 2 credit card bills and internet. You know what I'm saying?
And wait, and they just got it now, right?
Huh?
And they just got it recently, right?
Yeah. Because of LeBron.
What if? Just thinking. What if they did that intentionally because we've been pulling back on buying Christmas stuff and capitalism stuff and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Christmas shit so that they can keep making their money. Because I thought they was going to wind up sending out stimulus checks for that purpose and all that. Because everybody, when they first started talking about sending out money and all, I said, "Oh, that's because everybody stopped spending money." At least a good chunk of people have stopped entertaining the capitalism of Christmas, right?
Right.
And all that. And we try to show you that we got the power with the finances. So what better way to stimulate is to give you some extra money.
Right.
And it ain't enough to really pay nothing to take care of nothing. So let's just spend it on Christmas gifts.
And here's the jacked up part. The National Guard and the reserves didn't get nothing.
No, nothing. You have to be
it's 800,000 reservists and National Guard.
Yep. Yeah, trust me, they were complaining about it.
If he jump on the phone tomorrow and said, "Oh, we're going to fight Venezuela," they don't have to go to war. They all getting activated, and they can all die.
Right. And this young lady, I watched her short on YouTube. She was saying, she said, we can be deployed, no different than any other military.
That's right. They sure can.
Right.
But we're not included in this.
In the exactly.
76. Right. Yep.
No, you're not. I got activated when I was in New Orleans, 9/11.
Yeah.
Right. I got activated. The only reason I didn't go was because they had 3 regular units, Navy units in front of us, and then they didn't need us to go.
Right.
But I had orders and everything. So I'm good enough to go die for my country,
right?
But I'm not good enough to get.
You're not gonna get no 1776.
1776.
That's what it is. But I mean, it wasn't a well thought through plan.
Yeah.
It was because America is so sucked into this patriotism. They don't think no other branch of the service is real unless you're active duty.
Right. Well, when I say it wasn't a well thought out plan, was it would have carried more weight.
Right.
Had they really thought about it and said, if we're going to do the military, let's do
we got to do all of it. Yeah.
And then it looked like a bit. And they still doing what they really wanted to do was keep some of the money.
Yeah. So they keep the majority of the money.
Right.
Yeah. Because even if they would have included the reserves in the National Guard, that's 2.3 million service members. So, and if you saying you done pulled in billions, so that ain't even scratching the rest of that shit.
Hell no. Hell no. But how do rich people get rich? By not giving shit
away.
By holding on to what you have.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, just like Walmart pretty much brags on the fact that they don't pay their people enough that they can anybody working for Walmart can qualify for welfare.
Right.
This is true.
They get their food stamps. They get their food stamps and they go right back to Walmart and spend all their food stamps money.
Right.
And Walmart still cranking out money. I saw them old bastards on TV today talking about the Waltons are the richest family in America. And I'm looking at all of them like, all y'all look like 2 steps away from being in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most of them.
But you know what would change about that is I think if people would stop paying so much homage and so much respect to people because they have a lot of money. You know, when people say like, "Oh, he's a good businessman," because and not to get off subject, but that's what we do. I was watching me and Melissa was watching the Diddy documentary, and it was just the way people was, and these people were victims of whatever the hell it is he did. So
the 50 Cent documentary.
Huh? Yeah, the
50 Cent one? Okay, because they got about 5 of them out there now.
He was like, but he has this power and he has this, and I'm thinking he didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just a person, and he wasn't even doing shit, but he didn't even have a talent. He had great writers, and he psyched y'all up to do all the work behind the scenes in the studio. From writing to production to how he should sound to everything. You know what I'm saying? So but I think if people would just, and that's why they got fucked over and then defended him in the documentary, because you believe in the power that doesn't exist.
That's good.
Yeah.
Write that one down. Believe in the power that doesn't exist.
Bible talk.
Yeah. That people believe if you got all the money, you got all the power, I can't fight that. You can.
And that's why I always say it's an illusion of power.
Yeah.
It's not a real thing.
Like when I'm watching everything that's been happening since January come forth, even with the executive orders and all that, I've watched, people talk about how that an executive order is not a law.
No, it's not.
It's like a note that says, "This is what I would like to do."
Exactly what it is, right? It's like, here's my thesis statement or whatever, right?
Better yet, it's like the bank rob. Yeah, it's like the bank robber at the bank giving you a note saying, "Give me all the money."
Right.
If you don't see a gun, you got an option to get the alarm, holler for somebody. Hopefully, your security guard.
Be like, "Boy, get out my goddamn face!" Whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But they letting him do this shit with these executive orders because they're all scared of the fake power.
Right.
Because and like you said, he really don't have any power at all.
Right.
I mean, if you get mad at him or you don't do what he wants you to do, he gonna get pissed. What is he gonna do? Keep you from getting reelected? He's already doing that.
Thank you.
If you live in a state where the majority of people in your state or you got doing Obamacare, and now in 2 more weeks, they ain't gonna be able to afford that shit. Guess what? You're not getting reelected.
Exactly.
So just do your job.
Do your job. Do your damn job. Right. And I thought about that even when it came to the ICE thing or whatever. We was like, that can't be real ICE, right? And all that, because that is a violation of the job in itself to do the things that they've been doing, right?
Yeah.
And so, no, that can't be real. That can't be real.
Because they just literally just snatching people off the street, like the Mexican cartel. Yeah, like the cartel. They just snatching your ass off the street.
Exactly. And there's
they just robbing.
Are
you an American? Like, the only reason, I'm gonna be totally honest, the only reason they don't fuck with us is because we're grandfathered in.
Yeah.
We've been here forever.
Yeah. But I think that's what they was trying to do with the birthright thing. That's what they was trying to do with that, is to try to remove the grandfathering in. You know what I'm saying?
It's too late.
It's too late now. We planted. And for us.
Thank you.
And for us, it's been mentioned before too, like, where are you sending us back to?
You sending me back to New Orleans? I mean, okay.
You know, so like,
I'll take a, yeah.
You know, I'll be like, oh, she's Haitian. Let's send her back to Haiti. Okay, but like,
guess what? I can survive in Haiti too.
I can. You know, but also they ain't messing with us because they know they need us. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Move to October. Spiritual bypassing increased during political anxiety. The Just Trust God used to quiet anger, grief, and organize. You know, we like to talk about the religious folks and things like that, but like this, we're gonna pause right there and address the Just Trust God idea. And as a mental health professional, I'm gonna bring that in, of course. Please don't come and tell me that in the midst of my chaos that's being actively caused by this one, that one, or the other one. Don't come and tell me to just trust God. Don't spit that at me. That's like somebody beating your ass in real time and they say, God gonna take care of it. Yeah. Don't, nigga, so you gonna watch it happen? Do nothing and tell me trust God?
Oh, okay, that was a good one. I'm gonna use that. I'm telling you now, I'm still in that one.
Because that's the equivalent of that, right? And to not acknowledge what's actually happening to you, but to like push it off on like, oh, it's gonna be all right. But can you help me? Because I'm literally getting my ass kicked and you telling me to trust God. That don't make sense.
Yeah. Don't make sense. I'm gonna watch you get beat down and be like, trust God. He got it.
Oh man, we're not talking about church stuff. I don't church people no more.
we're in October, so you're gonna have to piss me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they use that just because trust God thing to quiet anger, grief, and organizing. And so, but it's and I see people in therapy that have come to change that mindset because they'll come in and say, so I'm decolonizing and deconstructing my views and how and my belief system around God because I've been raped so many times. This person assaulted me. This has happened. That's happened and all that. And people be always telling you to pray and all that kind of stuff. But like, where is God when this thing is happening to me? Right.
But that's when they tell you, God is a mysterious God,
right?
Like, and it's unfortunate. It's true, y'all know it's 100% true. Like if you say, I've been praying, trying to buy this house, and then you get the house, it's like, look at God, like, amen, hallelujah. It's like I bought the house, and then some crazy white people came, burnt my house down. Why God did that to me? God is a mystery. Mysterious God,
Like, what? No, because these white people burned my house down.
Right.
Accountability. Right. Let's get them. Let's like responsibility, but we just want to like lean on the other side or whatever. Like there's action that has to be taken, and all that.
Again, people should just tell the truth. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know is an answer. I don't know is a fucking answer.
Right?
Yeah.
And to say that it was used to quiet anger, people had a right to be angry. Mm-hmm. Don't go telling me, trust God. Just trust God when I'm being attacked.
Right.
I have a right to have feelings about that. Right. I'm sad because all these things are happening and all that kind of stuff. Right. Just like for what it was, November started the EBT thing. Right. And all that. And people like, and that was part of that. Well, if you don't get no stamp, just trust God. No, I need to go to a food bank. I need to no, I need to take action and all that. So fuck all that extra stuff. And then to use it against organizing, when people want to organize against a thing, again, you're using that as rhetoric. You're using that as a way to keep people from coming together and all that. So you want us to stop organizing and individually trust God.
Right.
Everything gonna be all right. It's going to all work out. Well, yeah, it is all work out, but I still have to have action steps.
Right. So why did God invent the SNAP benefits and put me in a situation where I need SNAP benefits to take SNAP benefits away? Now you want me to believe in them? it's a dollar on the fishing pole. You know what I'm saying? You can get it. You get it. Yeah.
Exactly. And so again, that's where I think, like we come in with like educating people and helping them understand that is a system. And it was a system from the beginning of the thing. You just suffering the consequence that they use what they do have as power. That is the power that they have.
That's a big power too.
That's a big power to get you caught up in the money, get you caught up in the EBT or whatever it is, and then threaten to snatch it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I need you to comply.
Yep. Oh, but you know where all that money went to when they shut the snap down? All them bonuses and shit for ICE and all the equipment and everything. After they got everything they needed for that, everybody got their snap back. Yeah. Because you look at it, one locality can issue out over $1 million in SNAP benefits for the year. So that's one locality. So imagine if you stopped all the SNAP in the United States.
Right.
That's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread.
Real quick.
Yeah.
So
wow. Okay. Let's see what else we got. So basically belief started. They're trying to get belief to replace responsibility, but we're not having that. We holding everybody responsible and accountable for their shit. So November, election season, fear marketing around crime, immigration, and morality.
The immigration thing, though. The immigration thing was kind of creepy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would see stuff on the news, and I've seen stuff around my job where they was out there, and I'm like, wow. And I've even had a friend of mine. Husband was a citizen. She was still obtaining her green card, and I learned a lot about green cards.
I've learned a lot about
the process, and it shit is so not free. I knew there was a payment, but I did not know the payment was that high. Ooh, and here's the thing that I will tell every American citizen right now: most people with a green card know more about American history than you do.
You do,
and know all of this shit. And I'm like, shit, I never even gave a damn about knowing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But then think about that as a tactic as well. If they've been teaching us history that's not real, and that's what the citizens that come in have to learn. But no wonder they think black people ain't shit.
And no wonder those votes were leaning the way they were leaning.
Yeah. Because I saw the whole test online. That whole test, I saw it online. That whole test online is just like bullshit. They asked them some of the most irrelevant, don't make no sense questions.
I mean, it's like how many marbles in this pickle jar, you know? It's right back to that shit. But I remember she was I would see she used to be paranoid, scared to death, because she was right at the end of getting her paperwork for her green card. What was freaking her out was the news you see where these people was going to the courthouse. People was there doing it the right way. And they waiting outside the courthouse to snatch them up. Motherfuckers showing up at schools and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's some and to me, like, that was some bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%. That was some bitch ass shit. And I saw blacks, whites, even Latino ICE workers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. I looked at that one brother. I was like, damn, bro. That was all I could say to him. And you can see in his face, it was a mixture between, I'm trying to feed my family, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was and you could tell in his face that was the three vibes he was having. But I mean, I'm not against immigration laws are immigration laws.
Absolutely.
I can't go to New Zealand and just pop in there, pop up and pop out like a Kendrick Lamar.
Roll up in somebody's crib, willy-nilly like that.
Right. I understand that there's a process, but let me quote Obama. Obama said, I got a plan to fix it all. We got people who've been here legally for 20 years. Let's gather those people. Let's get them in a program so they can get their green cards. Because guess what they've been doing for 20 years? Working and paying taxes back.
Thank you. They've been
working. Get them into their citizenship, and that would solve your problem. Because what a lot of people don't understand is what made America great in the first place was the multiple different cultures of people that built this motherfucker.
That's what they taught me in elementary school. It was the melting pot.
Yep. Talk to any Italian, they'll tell you we built New York. They built it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? All them bridges and them big fucking buildings, that was them. Everything down south, that was us. The railroads. Come on, you think Luke Cage and his whole family built that shit? You understand? What I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry, white people, y'all didn't do much shit.
No.
You tried, but you came up with the idea. You came with the idea.
I mean, shit, Texas wouldn't be Texas without Hispanics.
Yep, 100%.
This state would be dry as hell. And not to mention, and I know it sounds like I live on an Indian reservation, but y'all fucked over the people that was already. We discovered America. Motherfucker, you can't discover shit where somebody already at.
Exactly. How you go walk in my house and be like, I just discovered this house? Like, hell, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And I told you I've been reading that book, Black as Fuck American History. And literally that's their jam. Like, step here and proclamation.
Yeah.
So you get to read some words and that's it.
I'm already here. I'm already here. You gonna stick your flag in my front yard. I discovered this house. Shit, watch me discover a bullet in your ass.
Thank you.
BBE. Bullets beat everybody.
Oh, have mercy. Let's see what else happened in November. Black community is framed as both a threat and savior.
I never heard that one.
I never heard that one.
I haven't heard it specifically, but if I explore it in my brain, we always a threat, regardless. Remember that.
Well, yeah.
We always see that as a threat. But I think, like I was saying earlier, much of this year has been like, why y'all not protesting? Why y'all not?
Yes.
Because we have been the savior of all things since the beginning of them sticking a flag in the ground, right? And all that. Even those, because again, we talk about Native Americans and stuff like that, like Black people are Native too, right?
Right.
And so we always been here, man. And so there's still an expectation, while not giving us credit for before, but still expecting us to come full front and be like, oh, well, no, we're going to protest. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Or like we talk about how Black women's fight and the civil rights fight and all that has helped white women more than anybody else.
100%. Every time. Yeah.
And so, and now, since when we sat back in the cut this time, it was noticed.
Right.
It was noticed.
Right. That was dope. That was dope.
And that was so dope.
Yeah.
So dope.
Yeah. Doing nothing never looked so good.
And I think it just happened naturally. I think once after everything that Trump had did and when he got elected, I feel like every Black person simultaneously at the same time just said,
fuck this.
Fuck it.
We're not doing
Fuck
this.
it.
Fuck it. And I definitely know I did, because I ain't gonna lie, I was tired.
Yeah.
Fucking tired. I was like, whatever. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and we can't convince them otherwise. We done told them about the game, and then we also had a good seat to sit back and watch things unfold.
Right. And when it started unraveling, I feel like we all at the same time sat there looking at the TV and just went,
told you.
It just said,
That's interesting.
And and I mean that's like I think for Jasmine Crockett. I mean, I love me some Jasmine Crockett, but even with her, I hit a point where I was like, all right, Jazz, chill out, because I mean, you're saying what you're saying, they're still doing what they're gonna do.
They're gonna do what they do, whether whatever. And like I said, I appreciate her voice by all means, like
100%,
and all that. But we also understand the reality of the things is that they're gonna continue to do what they do, and for us to learn throughout this time too, because I've heard I listen to people also attack our methods of like, financial protest and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, that's not gonna make a difference, da, 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 da. But it is. But it is.
That's people want you to spend that money. Yeah.
Stuff like
it's not gonna make a difference. Well, I got more money in my pocket, so it's making a difference for me. Yeah.
Exactly. Because I can measure this very moment right now and me 5, 6, 10 years ago hustling to buy shit on credit for kids who wasn't fucking good all year.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't get shit. Right.
Criteria, but here I am still hustling all on Finger Hut trying to buy fucking gifts for these kids to match with capitalism because that's what we're supposed to do. Right. And now it's not just that my kids are grown. It's just I don't give a fuck no more because I want my money in my pocket. I got other things to do with my cash. I stopped doing it before they was grown. And poor Gray had so much problems at first. She was like, but we're not going, baby, you do what you choose. I can't stop you from participating if you want to. But Mama not doing that gift shit no more. I'm not. I'm going to buy you a gift throughout the year when I feel like you should have one or I want to do something for you.
Right.
But it's not dependent on a Black Friday sale. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, and then again, and that's how they rope us in. And I paid so much attention between last year and this year. There were even people in stores in Walmart where they had the rollback sign and all that, and they had taken pictures before the sale and then after, and then when the sale started, the price all they did was add the rollback sign.
Yeah, because
people don't remember how much if you say it's a rollback, in my mind say, oh, that must be cheap, right? I did the same thing yesterday on Amazon. I was looking for a particular little thing that I bought in HEB. And I was like, oh, I wonder how much it is if I just get some online, right? That it was a 4-ounce pack of these little ginger chews, right? That I get out of the store and at HEB, online at HEB, because the prices are a little bit higher online when you order these online. It was $2.50. And on Amazon, there was an 8-ounce package, which should have been maybe $5, right? And it was $7. I said, they're robbing us fucking blind. Because online, there's no comparables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can go in the store and be like, okay, that's $2.50, that's $3.50, that's $7.50. Maybe I'll get the middle. Right?
Right.
But online, you just feel like you're getting a better deal, or they say on sale. It's a deal for the day. Or they just put the flashing stuff up there, and you got 17 hours before this. There's only 17 items for 17 hours. You gotta get it now, right? Yep. Marketing tactic.
And what used to get me was Amazon. Amazon overall pick, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with that shit.
But of course, somebody paid for that spot.
Yep,
it's a sponsored spot. That's why it's the overall pick. They paid for it, right? And all that. So we have to be careful about how our minds are conditioned in that way, that we're going to participate in the things just because we want to participate in the things and all that. The happy feelings that we feel during the holiday times, we can have that all the time when we choose it.
Yeah.
It's not just that the bells are ringing. You can actually go out and be a good human all year long.
Exactly.
Just by choice.
I have a lot of barbecues, so I get that happy feeling often. I invite people that I qualify to be in their presence and they qualify to be in mine, and then we have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So like you just gotta, as people, not just Black people, but people like we just gotta stop getting caught up in that systemic mindset and all that. And like we say here, you gotta think critically, think outside of that shit. If you can't afford to pay your light bill, you can't afford to buy shit for Christmas. Period.
No.
Period.
Right. You done bought them kids a PlayStation 5 and fucking power out.
Ain't got no goddamn lights.
Ain't got no lights.
Kids sitting in the dark sliding the box back and forth across the
and that's what I'm about to say. Too. And the kids only play with the shit that you fucking bought them. They're playing with the damn box.
Right.
And then I feel like if I gotta buy a PlayStation, I'm not buying you nothing else.
Thank you.
Because I gotta get the PlayStation. The controllers that used to come with game consoles back in the day, they're separate now.
Oh, bro, the game system. We can have a whole show about that one.
And
System is now
they don't really work like, since we all predate the internet.
right.
You used to be able to play your video game. I used to be able to play with a PS2 at home without the internet. Just
That's
me
right.
and my sons. Now I gotta have a PlayStation card because the goddamn game ain't gonna work if it ain't connected to the damn internet.
That's because they sell you the license to the game instead of the game itself.
And then and you can buy the game with the license, but when the license expire, the game disappears. That's it. That's it. I'm not going. And that's why I don't. I try to avoid that shit as much as possible.
Right. So now our generation is more like I'm not participating in that shit. If I buy something, I own it.
Yep.
So I need the physical copy of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
When you used to be able to buy the disc, you owned it. It was yours.
Right, it was yours. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, but when you look at today's society, and especially with today's youth, they don't buy phones. You know what I mean? They basically just lease a phone, and then
that's all it is.
They turn and get at least another one.
And they're really trying to get people into that mindset, but that mindset is the payday loan mindset.
It is.
You get it, then you're just paying on it forever.
You don't want to come back.
Yeah, you just
everything is a membership.
Yeah, you never own it.
You never own it. Never own it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I got 2 more payments and I own my phone. They already sending me stuff for new phones.
Right. I don't even buy new phones no more. I get refurbished phones.
Oh yeah.
That's a wrap. You know what I'm
saying? And I just refuse to buy a phone that's over, for real, at my new budget. If it's over 500, I'm not getting it. If I can't pay for it all at once, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody say $1,000, I'm like, well, what else did that motherfucker do?
What it come with?
Yeah. That shit come with some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Because if it comes with some chicken, I'll go ahead on and get it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sell me $1,000 phone that I'm gonna literally make a phone calls and look at fucking YouTube's Facebook videos and play card blast? That's about all I'm gonna do with this shit.
Right. Exactly.
Like it can check your heart rate. Man, motherfucker, I go to the doctor for that. You know what I'm not gonna trust my fucking phone more than I trust somebody with a fucking doctor.
Come on, man.
That degree still has value right now.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. You know. And then for me, that's a danger too, because if you, like you said, put all your trust in this device, right? And all that. Same thing we say with the gaming system. Same way I feel about the streaming services and all that, because I'm going back to downloading music and buying CDs and all that and putting it on a damn card myself or external drive or something and stuff like that. Because at any point, if you decide Spotify ain't a thing no more, then where my music at? My music, all of my music is gone, right? And so I can't depend on that. If all of a sudden, Audible is like cut off, then all of my books are gone. So I'm like, I need to download my stuff and put it on something that I can watch or whatever the case may be, because I need my CD, and I still got a lot of my CDs from back in the day and all that. You know,
Jesus Christ,
I got cassettes too. Hopefully it works.
Ooh, cool.
I just need a cassette player.
That's all.
I got a cassette. I got some cassettes.
Pawn shop. Go to pawn shop. You can find your
cassette. Pawn shop. You good?
So it's wrap up to the end of the year, December, this month, right now. Do we realize that we have survived much more than we thought we could?
I agree with that. We have.
Yeah.
We made it through.
Yeah, I feel like I made it through. I feel like that dude, that runaway slave that finally made it to the north.
All right.
You just fall down on the other side of the state line.
Yeah. Now the problem with being in survival mode though is you don't get the process stuff. How much you feel like you've processed throughout the year?
Oh, I think I didn't process.
I think doing a podcast is helping us process a lot.
Yeah, because we've had opportunity to discuss it. You know, and it's learning and listening, and giving our own opinions. You know, saying about it. Yeah,
I can feel that. I can feel that. What do you feel like is coming for next year?
Child, I don't know. That man still in office.
Yeah, for real.
Are you mentally, emotionally prepared for whatever?
Yeah,
definitely
that.
Yeah.
I'm 100% prepared because you know, I have my 2026 philosophy. I'm in my bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm digging that.
I'm in my fucking bubble. It's like it's really just about what's going on with me. You could do your thing.
Yeah.
More power to you. But I'm inside my fucking bubble, you know?
Yeah. I've been kind of living like that. I had already came up with my bubble concept when I'm in the car and all that to reduce anxiety and stuff because people in Texas drive crazy and all. And so I'm like, I'm in my bubble. I'm protected by my bubble and all. And that's literally what I've done since all this shit started coming down the pipeline. And I was like, I refuse to get dysregulated. I refuse to walk around in fear. I refuse to do any of that. I'm gonna keep doing what I do every day. That's what I'm gonna do, right? Because one, we come from way less than what we got now, right? And as much as I'm in here juicing like a fancy person and all that, I know how to eat noodles if I need to.
Exactly.
But I'm not afraid to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You remember what you was about to say, Fred? Because I know I was still talking.
No, I figured out over the year how to process all this bullshit. So I feel like now I know how to react to stuff that's like actually important. And and not react to the like I can hear it now where they be like blah 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 blah. I say, oh, that's bullshit. And I just keep on going.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And then blah blah blah. That sound kind of important. Let me look into it.
Right. And I think that's important. And I want to say this to everybody, you know, to us and to everybody that's watching, listening. Like, stop. Don't take everything so fucking personal. Like I will watch a YouTube and it'll be, for example, it'll be Jasmine Crockett breaking down obvious facts, and they'll be like, I have no recollection of that, and it'll just piss me the fuck off. I'm like, man, somebody need to go beat the shit out of that motherfucker because you know damn well, you know. But and I had to learn like, well, really, I turned that shit off. I'm like, oh, here we go with that bullshit. Let me go to this cat playing chopsticks while
exactly. What kind of music can I get into today?
Because at the end of the day, that's the real shit. That's the real, you know. Unfortunately, the cat playing chopsticks or the fucking Gonzella movie is more valuable. It is more. Because
I like that part. It is more valuable.
Regardless of what's going on in government, it's still gonna be going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go watch the fucking Gonzella movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, I love Jasmine Crockett, but like even her stuff to the point is like, stop talking shit about this man. Focus on healthcare and other shit. Because you know, you sound like a hater now. You know, because this can't be your everyday thing because all of us don't react to it. That shit is getting old.
She's running for something in Texas, so y'all make sure y'all vote for her.
She go,
she running.
Definitely gonna vote for her, even if she get on my nerves. I'm gonna vote.
We're gonna vote for her, absolutely.
But like for real, if I could talk to her, I would tell her like, look, I get it. You don't like that motherfucker. I get it. You're not by yourself, but you've bashed him enough. I mean, every time I see her on CNN,
we all feel the same way.
Yeah. Just know we all feel the same way. Now we need you to focus on the important shit. He ain't important.
He's not. That's a good point, Fred. That's a real good point. That's a real good point.
You know, shit.
You'll never go out on a date with Jasmine Crockett. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Jasmine Crockett.
You know, but that does make a good point because even here on the show we're like that. We're like, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I want to implement a solution, right? We can talk about the problem all day long, but at the end of the day, like we wrapping up right now and like, okay, don't focus on all that bullshit, right? And all
that. I even found myself saying, like, you know, I love me some Jasmine Crockett, but I'm tired of hearing the call out what we already know, and it's refreshing because it's somebody saying to them what I want to say to them, but I'm not there. So it was refreshing at one point, but now it's like, okay, it's time to be like, fuck y'all. This is what I'm gonna do for the people. Yeah, I'm ready to hear what you're gonna do for the people piece.
You know? So and hopefully, like next year, that's what she'll
yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like a lot of this was to bring that attention for her next run. You know?
Yeah. So good deal. So all right, before we roll, I'm gonna do our Black History moment from our favorite person. Where's that?
Let me explain something real quick, because every time I introduce revolutionaries from around the world, somebody ends up confused or offended, or in my comments trying to pull out a family tree. Like, shut up. When I center Black people in my intros for the day, I'm not talking about one group. I'm not talking about one country. I'm talking about all of us, the entire diaspora. And I'm saying this with love. Acknowledging African ancestry is not erasure. It's not minimizing anybody's culture. It's not flattening identity. It's not disrespect. It's recognition. It's naming the lineage, not replacing the rest of who you are. I do this because our excellence didn't start in one place, and it damn sure didn't stay in one either. Black brilliance is global. The Afro-Puerto Rican organizers, the Afro-Panamanian musicians, the Afro-Brazilian freedom fighters, the Kenyan, Haitian, Jamaican, South Africa, Sudanese, Gullah, Trinidadian, Somalian, and Nigerian revolutionaries, all of them, all of us, the Afro-Japanese, the Afro-Indigenous, the Afro-Arab communities people don't even know exist. When I bring these names up, I am not stealing their nationality. And the fact that some of y'all think I could actually do that is insane. I'm not rewriting their passport. I'm showing you the connection, the one the world keeps telling us not to see. Because the diaspora is not a competition, it's a constellation. So listen, because for centuries, the strategy was simple. Separate us, confuse us, pit us against each other. Tell Puerto Ricans they weren't like Haitians. Tell Brazilians they weren't like Nigerians. Tell African Americans to distance themselves from Africa. Division was a tool, control is the goal. So when I say somebody's part of the African diaspora, I am not dividing anything. I'm undoing the division. See, I'm reminding you that our histories did not splinter by choice, okay? The world scattered us, and we made brilliance everywhere we landed. You can be Afro-Latino and fully Latino. You can be Afro-Arab and fully Arab. You can be Afro-Asian and fully Asian. You can be African-American and still hold ties that stretch further back than this country ever wants to admit. Calling out African ancestry is not about ownership. Come on, y'all. It's about acknowledgement. It's about lifting up the part of your identity that you were told to hide. The part that explains the rhythm, the fight, the resilience, the brilliance. So when you hear me introduce revolutionaries from everywhere, just know I'm doing that shit on purpose. I'm doing it because our story is bigger than borders. Our power is bigger than language. Our lineage is bigger than nationality. And our excellence is global. It's undeniable. So yeah, say all their names. Because when we speak the whole diaspora out loud, we're stitching back a history that the world tried to tear apart. And every one of those names deserves to be carried, fully, proudly, and without apology.
And thank you, Ashley, as usual.
As usual.
Doing a damn thing. And it's something that we promote here all the time is the unity. This unity. Stop separating yourselves. Be people.
Be people.
Be people.
God damn it.
And on that note, where we at? Oh.
We're at the yes we are.
That's where we at.
That's where we at.
We're aware. We will wear. We stay prepared. And we ain't never scared.
Never.
Hey,
wait,
never.
We ain't never scared. So understand, we ain't never scared. You want to come out here and troll? Trust me. We ain't never scared, partner.
That's good. That's it. Matter of fact, we're going to give a few shout outs to our guests today. Thank you, Rochelle, for popping in. Of course, Nay.
Thank you.
You know, who else we had before we, and then we had Chris.
Right.
Thank you.
We had a brother.
Oh yeah, we had Landon.
And I wanted to acknowledge
Landon Perry.
Shout out to him. I wanted to acknowledge him, but I was paying so much attention to Chris. I was trying to prepare myself for him because I kind of thought real quick where he was going. But trust me, we appreciate you, Chris.
We do.
I don't know what you thought you was doing, but you whatever you was doing, you did it for us, not against us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
We appreciate it.
If you come back in 2026, come prepared. Don't come to a gunfight with a knife, bro. Right?
And for real, click the link. Get in. Don't be a no face. Come on the show.
Come on the show.
Because the last line, we ain't never scared. We want y'all to stay fucking connected too. We are the PTBS podcast. Man, we are on. What we on? Everything now.
We on it.
Facebook,
everything.
YouTube. We just found out we was on Amazon.
We on Amazon.
Not really sure how we got on Amazon.
Probably when I first signed up for all the stuff, everything they said get on, I got on it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So, shoot, we there.
We everywhere.
You know. Yep. But no matter what, we appreciate all of y'all. And as Fred was saying,
as I told Chris, like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Share with somebody that you think or may need to hear something that we didn't say, because we're not trying to change how you think. We just want you to be okay.
We just want you to think. That's it.
Yeah, I want you to think, man.
That's it. So with that being said, we out of here. Don't let nobody bullshit y'all. We will see y'all in our next season and in the new year of 2026 and all that. And let us know if you want to talk about something specific. Remember, like we down for the people. You know what I'm saying? Or we just gonna make up some shit like we always do.
Sure enough. And pissing you off one podcast at a time, baby.